Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a huge Sephora haul for you. And if this is your first time watching one of my Sephora hauls, I do like to actually try out the products before I haul them for you guys. So this is a cumulative haul. This is everything I've purchased since my last Sephora haul. So that's kind of how I like to work it for you guys. In these videos, I show you everything that I've purchased at Sephora, and we kind of have a big haul this time around. And I thought it would be really beneficial to get this up now, because if you don't already know, the Sephora spring sale starts very soon. Start saving now, get your list ready to go. I know I'm putting together my list for the Sephora sale, as well as my recommendations, which I will be working on that video for you guys as well. So fear not, you have a recommendations still coming. I will have that probably up a week before the sale starts for Rouge members. So it will be here for you guys in case you want to see all the products that I recommend for you. But this time around, we're just doing a good old-fashioned haul. So I have used majority of these products, have some opinion on it. Some things didn't work out. Most of it did. So I'm very happy to go through all these things that I have here. So if you like Sephora hauls, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It definitely helps out my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And let's go ahead and begin. I did pick up quite a bit from the brand LYS, and they are a new brand on Sephora. They're the first Black-owned clean beauty brand on Sephora, and I picked up almost one of everything. There's a couple things I didn't pick up. The blush I really wanted to try, but the ingredients in it don't work for my skin. So I skipped out on the cream blush, but I tried to pick up one of everything else. And I actually did already use these in my previous video, my trying new makeup, in case you want to see those in action. So if you guys already did see that video, I'm going to go through these quite quickly. And the first thing I picked up is the LYS Beauty Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. It has 5% niacinamide plus AHA. The packaging on everything is absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with the packaging, and for the price point, it feels super luxe and premium. I was really shocked to feel the weight of these products. For the primer, out of all the things I bought, this is the only thing I honestly would skip on. And I'm saying that because I like a primer that gives me instant results, and this is more of a skincare type of primer, which I personally am not too much of a fan of. I like to keep my skincare and my makeup separate, as I'm very, very sensitive to a lot of products. So this one, I didn't notice any noticeable difference besides its gripping properties to my foundation. It is a good gripping primer, so if you're looking for one, you might like this. The pore control definitely is going to be over time for this, just because of the skincare ingredients, and I need something right now to deal with these big pores on my face. So this is the only thing that I wasn't too blown away by. It did do what it said, controlled the shine, and had the gripping properties, so it really held on to foundation. So I do recommend it if you're looking for that. There's just other things that work better for me, so it's not like it's horrible primer. There's just other things that are better. One of the things I absolutely love from LYS is their Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Again, the packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. The outer packaging, the inner packaging too, like it's all gorgeous. This foundation has some serious weight to it. Like, it's heavy, and everything has that triangular design, which is so gorgeous. I'm just in love with it. The pump is amazing too on this. And I got the shade TG1, which is a golden tan. It's a very liquidy foundation. It does provide a nice medium coverage, I would say. It says it's a light medium. I definitely don't think it's that light. Definitely has a good amount of coverage. It's not full coverage. You can see skin imperfections, some of my age spots and things like that through the foundation. So you can definitely conceal if you want a little bit more coverage. But overall, for just smoothing out your skin tone and just providing a beautiful finish to the skin, it really is a nice one. It does say it has some good wear to it. There's other foundations I think wear better than this, but it's not bad. It definitely held up through a normal day, but if I wanted something extra long wearing, I wouldn't be reaching for this. So for an all day to night sort of foundation, I wouldn't reach for this, but just for an everyday sort of foundation, feels nice and light on the skin, looks beautiful on the skin, looks very natural too. Definitely reach for this. So I'm very happy with this purchase, going to keep it, absolutely love it, would for sure repurchase that again. Then I picked up the No Limits Matte Bronzer, and I got the shade Harmony, which is a medium tone. I'm actually going to be returning this bronzer, and not for the reasons you think. It's actually an amazing, amazing formula, and I'm so disappointed that I have to return this. And it's only because there's no magnet inside. You'll see on my translucent powder, there's a magnet here that enables it to properly close, but this is just always flinging open. So I do want to get a proper packaging. So that's the only thing that is wrong with this. It just came defective, but that's okay. Honestly, if you're looking to pick this up, I'd still encourage you to do so because the formula of this is beautiful. Super blendable, easy to build. You're not going to get full on crazy color when you use this. I think this is the perfect color for me, and I can see this formula honestly becoming a favorite bronzer of mine. The only thing was the packaging issue that I personally had. I haven't heard anyone else have a defect like that happen. So that is just my experience. And as I said, I do plan on repurchasing it as long as it's in stock. I know on the US website, a lot of their products were sold out. So if I do see it on the Canadian one, I might just go ahead and pick it up right away. But you can see how smooth and buttery it is. It's just the most beautiful formulation, and I can't recommend it enough. It's really a nice formula, and I often have trouble with patching for bronzers on my skin. It can look just really patchy, and this one doesn't do that at all. It's a really, really nice formula. And then the last thing I decided to pick up is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. I haven't played around with this one enough to give my full opinion of it, but it has the same packaging as the bronzer. This one closes, because you can see there's the magnet in that one. I just decided to go with the translucent shade because I didn't want to affect the color of my foundation underneath, and this is really nice because it doesn't deposit any color. It's truly translucent and it's very, very smooth. It also has some pore refining qualities to it. Again, a really nice formulation. I'm very happy with the formulas of LYS. The packaging, the branding, like everything about it, I'm very, very excited for. I'm excited to see what more they do, but overall, my first impression of the brand, I would definitely pick up the pieces that I suggested. Moving on to another powder, I actually picked up a lot of pressed powders. I don't know why. Even in my drugstore haul that's coming up, I purchased a lot of powders. Apparently I'm looking for a new powder. Anyways, I heard Jamie Page talk about this Kosas Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. She was raving about this powder, so I wanted to pick it up for myself to see how it was. This says it's an ultra soft sheer setting and smoothing powder baked with skincare actives that helps minimize shine and the appearance of pores. Online it says it sets your makeup without taking away the glow, which is exactly what I wanted from a powder. I love the packaging of the Kosas Cloud Set, and I got the shade Comfy, which I believe was a medium tone. So it is baked kind of like a mineralized skin finish. If you're familiar with the MAC mineralized skin finishes, it kind of reminds me of that. This I find a little bit more firm than the mineralized skin finishes from MAC, so you definitely need a more dense brush, I feel like, to pick up the product. But this is really beautiful. I have been enjoying it, and out of all the powders that I've picked up recently, which is a lot, this has to be my favorite one because it's great for an everyday set on the face without making me look too done up. Like today, I'm very done up. This is a lot of makeup for me, but for most days, like even wearing that LYS foundation with this powder is just a match made in heaven. It doesn't affect the dewiness of some of my favorite more glowy and radiant foundations, but it does set it, which I need, and to kind of smooth out those pores and texturous areas on my face, I just need something lightly to set that, but not to emphasize it because it can also be on the more dry side. So if you have similar issues that I mentioned, I would definitely check out this powder. Maybe check it out during the sale. That's why I wanted to test all these new products out for you guys before the sale comes up, so you can see if maybe it would be worth adding to your cart during the sale. But this is one of the ones that I would definitely recommend as well. Then Danessa Myricks came to Sephora, which I was very excited for. Tons of new brands coming to Sephora, which I've been stalking the Sephora website to see what's new, and I love that they're just bringing so much more new brands and products to Sephora. So this was a brand I really wanted to check out, and it is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Power Bronzer. So this is the matte bronzing and shaping cream. I got the shade medium, and when I looked at the swatches, I did like the tone more of the light, but it was much too fair for my skin, and the medium is really, really warm. Typically for me, I don't use products this warm, but I decided to give it a go because I hear so many people talk about this formula. The packaging reminds me of MAC. Like if you were to get a limited edition packaging and they put their stickers on, That's what it reminds me of. So nothing too fancy for the packaging, but the formulation is beautiful. I've had a chance to play around with this a few times now, and it does warm up the skin nicely. I might even be able to go a little bit darker than this, to be honest, but it does warm up my skin. It's super easy to blend out, very effortless cream, and it kind of sets to a powder. So it's like a cream to powder, very easy to work with, very user-friendly. And I was worried this would be too warm for me, but honestly, it's not on my skin tone. So if you were on the fence about this, just because of the color like me, I like something with more red or neutral, personally, for bronzers. This, gorgeous. Like, I love the formula of this. I wish there was some more shades in this formulation because I would like to pick up something a little bit darker, but not the deepest shade. But other than that, like, it's as good as everyone's been saying, so I'm very happy with this purchase as well. Another new product, if you're curious for the sale, this has my stamp of approval too. Getting all the good stuff out of the way first. So this is the Tower 28 Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm. I have 3 other Tower 28 blushes, and this is one of the new shades in Power Hour. And this one has to be my favorite shade. You'll see the color and you'll know. This is definitely a Cheryl shade. It just has that burnt quality to it that just works beautifully with my skin tone. Like, I would wear this today and this is totally a look for me. Like, I wear these kind of tones and it just meshes well with my skin tone, kind of lips I like to do, just overall really nice on my complexion. If you're similar to me as well, I would highly recommend picking up this color. And if you're scared of creams, don't be scared of these. These are so easy to work with. They have a good buildable pigmentation. They don't lift powder. If you forget to apply your cream on top of cream, does not matter with this formula because you can apply this on top of powder and it's not going to lift up your face. It's a very, very easy to work with formula, which I personally can appreciate and love. I love creams that you can throw on top of powder and not have to worry about it because oftentimes I forget. I set my face and then I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to use this cream product. And then you can't because it will lift up your foundation and your makeup. This does not do that. I'm very happy that they came out with more colors. Again, during the sale, I personally would recommend this color, and I'm actually eyeing the other 2 as well to pick up during the sale. So I do have a lot that I need to limit down personally for my wish list. But if you're looking for one color, this is my favorite to date from Tower 28. Then I've been getting back into the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I don't know what it is. It started off with the shade I'm wearing on my lips right now, which is Child Star, which I am honestly obsessed with. This is like my everyday color at the moment. And then on the complete opposite spectrum, I've been really into bright, vibrant pinks on the cheeks, on the lips. So this is the lip color that I picked up and it's happening. It's vibrant, okay? Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks because they last so long on the lips and you don't have to worry about touching them up. They can be drying, honestly, so I can't wear these every single day, but I try and take care of my lips with some lip balm products that you'll actually see in this video too, that kind of take care of that issue I have, so I can wear it most days. But here's the pink. How insanely pretty is that? It is absolutely gorgeous, just the most vibrant, opaque, beautiful pink. I cannot wait to wear this in the spring and summer. Like, I just wanted a new pink liquid lipstick, and I was looking for the most vibrant pinks, just looking up swatches, and I came across this one, and I'm like, sold. Instantly put into my cart. Couldn't even wait for the sale. Like, I definitely could have, but I didn't. And I decided to pick up this. So that is the story behind that. And then for lip treatments, I have 2 here to share with you. You would have seen these on my channel already if you've been following, but if you only watch the Sephora hauls, these I both recommend. They're awesome for different reasons. And the first one, and probably my oldest product here in the haul, is from Lawless, and it's the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. And it does all those things. Plumps up your lips, smooths out your lines, which I know I have an issue with, and it's just great for days when I'm not wearing a liquid lip, at nighttime, over top of a liquid lipstick. I've been wearing this. I'll throw up a photo of this over top of a liquid lipstick. It gives it the most beautiful glossy look to the lips, plus also makes that liquid lip color very long wearing. So I have been thoroughly enjoying this for multiple reasons. I feel like it's good on its own. It's good as a gloss. I think they market it, yeah, they market it as a gloss. I consider this more of a balm. I use it as, but you can use it as a gloss, which you would have seen the photo that I threw up on the screen. This kept going in and out of stock on Sephora when it first launched, and it was hard to get a hold of, but I finally was able to get a hold of it. I love the applicator on it as well. It just hugs the lips. If I had to choose between this and my Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, I feel like that one's better as a balm and good for like everyday wear. This is better if you want to use it as a gloss. So they both have similar kind of effect to the lips. They do have that smoothing and that plumping over time. I feel like Jouer might be a little bit better, but if you're looking for those qualities but in a gloss, then I'd go this route. So I do have a ton of balms that I honestly recommend and love, and this is up there with one of the ones that I use all the time. And then I recently picked up the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Gummy Bear. You guys, my obsession is real with this. They announced that they were making the Gummy Bear scent permanent to their line, and let me just tell you, that was the happiest day. Very happy to whoever made that happen. Thank you very much, because it is the best scent ever. And if you love grape scented things, you will absolutely love this. My favorite candy are grape slices, and this smells exactly like that. So that is why I love this. And I've just been liking this for everyday wear. On its own, it gives a nice pinky purple tint to the lips, super flattering, surprisingly. Reminds me of my beloved L'Oreal Grape Soda, which I used to use many, many years ago, but this is like an improved version of it. So I like this on its own. You can wear it over top of lipsticks. It's truly a beautiful formulation, and I honestly get it for the color, but mainly because of the scent. It does hydrate my lips nicely, and it's just a great everyday sort of balm. I was using it so much that I honestly could have used this up in a month. So maybe I'll have to add that to my list too. I don't want to get in that habit though, because that would be an expensive habit. But if you love grape, if you love that lip sleeping mask that I also recommend, you're gonna love the lip balm. Bag number 2. You're gonna be here for a while. March is my birthday month, and I ended up picking up my Beauty Insider birthday gift, and I decided to pick up the Laneige one, and it has their lip sleeping mask, which I already know I like, and then it has their water sleeping mask and the Water Bank Moisture Cream. I thought it was a pretty decent gift. This is the one I went with this year. Just speaking of Laneige, so I figured I should throw that in at that moment. And then I randomly decided to pick up this Kayali Deja Vu White Flower 57 hair mist, and I heard a lot of talk about this fragrance and people really liked it. And this is supposed to be a white floral, which typically I really, really like. And it says it has gardenia, jasmine, absolute orange flower, tuberose infusion, and Tahitian vanilla. I was hoping it was a little bit more vanilla-y. I was hoping it had more vanilla in it. This is what the hair mist looks like. I surprisingly don't own a hair mist, so this is my first one, and I'm not sure how I could honestly get into this now that I picked it up. It was kind of one of those spur of the moment decisions. I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted to try hair mist. I don't even think I sprayed that in my hair. This is a very, very potent fragrance, and it's heavily floral. Like, white floral is typically one of my go-tos. I just wish it had a little bit more of the vanilla in it compared to how strong the floral scent is. So it's actually a little too floral for me, which I was shocked by, because just reading some of the things and hearing people talk about this, I figured it would be like perfect for me. It's just a little too floral. But if you do like white florals that are super strong, or if you've tried the actual fragrance, this is exactly it in a hair mist. And honestly, I just wanted to try hair mist out. So that's why I got this one. So if you guys have any recommendations on hair mist that you think I would like, I have a ton of fragrance videos on my channel. So if you follow those and know of a hair mist that would suit my needs, I do want to pick one up that I feel would complement more of my fragrances, because this one's just a little too floral for me. Otherwise, it was like almost there, not quite, but so many people love this. So it's just honestly personal preference. If you like the notes in this, I'm sure you're gonna love it. It smells super luxurious, like very, very luxe. And then I also picked up more of the Bloom pads made with organic cotton. just to have around my house. In one of my previous hauls, I mentioned these, and I'm so happy that Sephora is carrying pads and tampons on their website, so it's nice to pick these up even during the sale. That's what I did, and I think I'm going to pick up some more boxes just to have in all my bathrooms for anyone who decides to come over, if we're ever allowed to have more people over. Then it's just nice to have in the bathrooms just in case for other people, for guests. I really like this brand. I've used their products and I highly recommend them. So I keep repurchasing them even after the haul that I hauled their tampons and their pads. I keep repurchasing them. If you didn't know, at least on Sephora Canada, they do carry the Bloom tampons and pads. Then also on Sephora Canada, they carry MAC. And I wanted to pick up a couple more products from MAC. I haven't purchased anything from MAC in quite some time. I wanted to get a new Studio Fix powder, and I got the shade NC25 just because I thought this would be good for an under eye setting powder. I forgot how heavy this is. It is a beautiful powder, but honestly, such a light hand is needed. And I like this super lightly, just to set my under eye area. I just forgot the coverage and how good Studio Fix powder is. It's like a staple powder. But if I were to pick one, I would pick the Kosas one. Totally different though. Like this is full on full coverage and the Kosas one's as light as it gets. I honestly wanted something to deposit some color. So that's why I went with the MAC, because I did just want that coverage underneath my eyes. And then I also picked up a new lip pencil from MAC that I've never tried before. This is the shade Beat, which is like a really beautiful pinky red. And I thought this would pair nicely with all the pink lipsticks that I've been really enjoying lately. So this is pretty much perfect color for all those kind of colors that I've been enjoying. It just works because it's deep enough to give me that definition that I'm looking for and just the right tone for it to work with those kind of pinks. So if you're looking for like a pinky red liner, check out Beat from MAC. And I'm very happy with that purchase. I've already used this more than I thought I would. All right, we're near the end. The last thing I have here are some samples, which I figured I would mention just because they're pretty decent samples. I got the Bite Upswing Full Volume Mascara, which I've been dying to try. I was hearing mixed things about it, but the brush looks like my kind of brush. If the formula is good, this should be good because these sort of hourglass shaped brushes work really nicely for my lashes. And then Pat McGrath Labs had a nice sized lipstick. It's the Matte Trance lipstick. This is $19.95. It even has the Pat McGrath packaging. I just thought it was adorable. Just a little Pat McGrath lipstick, so cute. And the shade is really beautiful too. Like a great everyday sort of color, right up my alley. That sort of tone. And then the last sample that I picked up is the Professional Super Setter Spray. And I was gonna use this in a Trying New Makeup. It is an alcohol-free spray. It says it locks makeup for 16 hours, instantly blurs pores, and feels weightless. Everything I could possibly want in a setting spray. I haven't compared the prices, but Charlotte Tilbury does all that for me. But I wanted to see this and how it compares because Charlotte Tilbury makes my face look airbrushed. And I cannot get enough of it, honestly. That's why I didn't want to go ahead and purchase the full size of this. I really wanted to try it and was happy to see that it was in a sample to pick up. So that is everything for my Sephora haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's one of my longer ones, I feel like. I did do some damage lately, but I thought it would honestly be nice to put up this video before the sale and show you guys the new products, whether it be worth waiting and saving some money during the sale or to totally skip altogether. I hope this kind of helps you decide maybe what's out there, maybe what you want to spend during the sale. If you guys have any recommendations for me, please leave them down below in the comment section. I'd love to check them out. Right now I'm gathering my list for my recommendations video, but I'm also making my wish list. So I want to know what you guys want to see. Very excited to see your list for the sale and definitely share them with me if you're starting to think about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Hit that bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one.